Put your hands together for Parker.
Good ball change.
Through 3 games here the last round. Came in at plus 259, so sitting in a pretty good spot. But you never know with these tournaments and these lane patterns. It's easy to give away pins, so you got to stay focused. Came out of the gate with a good one, shot 260. Then we switched into the building. Had a clean 199, and then I had a 2 teen there. So lanes are transitioning pretty quick, but trying to keep up with it. Look like I'm in a pretty good spot here, so just trying to get as much information as I can for the match play.
Right. Awesome. Almost there, Kyle. Home stretch.
Home stretch.
Stretch.
Just want to be done.
How's the thumb feeling?
All right. All right, we did it. Top 64.
Let's go.
Now it's a new tournament. What was the strategy today?
Well, the strategy at the beginning was just keep it in front of us.
Yeah.
I know we talked in practice that I felt like yesterday on the fresh we kind of chased it left a little too quick. I felt like the fronts kind of blew up and we just were kind of everywhere. I think you bowled a decent game, but
Yeah.
I think the other righties didn't bowl
But it wasn't.
so well.
It wasn't great. We kind of changed. Well, and Chris made a good point. We changed up the strategy, played further right. You can kind of break down pairs out here, especially the first game, set them up. So we tried to set them up better. And you had 260, and I had 240. So I think we did a good job of that.
Yeah, I think we did a lot better job there. And then, I mean, obviously we made the switch down to the low end, which, I mean, pretty much every house is going to play different. So a little slow to get into the right part of the lane. Game 2, I think, for both of us.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I had 160, you had 200.
Yeah, 190, I think. So nothing great there. And then game 3, kind of kept the same game plan, and you bowled well, and I kind of bailed out a 2-team there. So we're kind of cruising from there. I think both of us were fairly safe at that point, so it was kind of one of those, like, maybe try some different stuff, maybe different angles, stuff like that, just to kind of see. I mean, even though this was, 4 games in, we do have matches that are going to be on the burn.
Right.
After a 3-game match is already set. So still got to make sure that we can get some options, some looks, some different balls, just to see what they kind of do, and you can get in competition kind of feedback. So it's really beneficial to have enough pins to.
It's a nice spot to be in.
Yeah, to kind of, I don't know, say play around, and but at the same time, we're still obviously trying to make good shots. But at the same time, hey, maybe we find a ball that
works.
Wouldn't have thought of, or something.
Or you find a ball that doesn't work, and you're like, okay, I can rule that out.
Yeah, like I tried a ball that last game, and first shot I was like, oh, all right, maybe this is a pop, and then the next 2 were awful. So but with the surface change, I think that ball could be really good.
It could be all right. Yeah.
So now I know I need to make a surface change, and maybe now that one's in play.
Yeah, it's the benefit of having some good blocks going into those last games. Yeah, the strategy was kind of all week we used asymmetrical balls, and today we both played around with some symmetrical options a little bit, to where, and that's just kind of a testament of the pattern itself isn't too difficult, but when we're bowling out here, these lanes switching from end to end, depending on how the people broke them down in front of us, that was tough. But I think we did a good job of kind of working together this week and understanding what each other's balls were doing. It's nice when you get the bowl with one of your buddies, and he's pretty good, so it was nice.
That must be nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, it's one of those, like, obviously we enjoy bowling together as well, but at the same time, we can see the lanes, we can communicate. I know some people don't like to talk to other bowlers, or some people think it's weird that professional bowlers communicate to one another, but at the same time, we're trying to get to the top 64, so it's like there's a lot of bowlers that can make it, and if we're 2 of them. Just hopefully we're not matched up in the first round. So.
Yeah, I'd rather us just both be in it working together than butting heads the entire time. So.
Yeah, correct. I mean, if we both have the same goal and the same, end spot that we want to try to get to, so why not work together and get there?
Well, hell of a job, dog.
Yep.
It's a new tournament, everything. Three-way.
Good bowling.
I feel like we could, it's like some sort of superpower, like Power Rangers or something. Like we just suit up or something. Like
Masters. See you guys.
Good bowling.